Welcome, my friend. Thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me on the mat. This is a yoga stretch flow, so when you step on the mat, release any intention to strengthen and tone, but rather have the intention to find that feel-good stretch and opening sensation within your body. This practice will help not only increase your flexibility, but also develop a deeper connection and relationship with your body. I'll join you seated on the mat. Find a comfortable cross-legged seated position, sitting up nice and tall, stacking your head over your heart and your heart over your pelvis. Go ahead and close your eyes, beginning to draw your attention inward. Tap into and connect with your breath right away. Feeling the effects of your breath upon your body, where your body rises and falls with each breath cycle. We'll take 10 breaths here, breathing in and out your nose. As we slowly flow, notice how your breath subtly guides and powers your movement. Your breath can help further open your body and move deeper into the pose, into that stretch. You may use Ujjayi pranayama practice, that's ocean's breath, while holding, or find that sending your breath into the specific area of the body that we are targeting to help open and deepen the stretch. Or you may find that sending your in-breath into areas of tightness or resistance that you may be feeling can help to release and open. Each pose may call for a slightly different intention with your breath. Let your body, your intuition guide you. Use all that you have and that you are to make the most out of this stretch flow and your time on the mat. Bat your beautiful eyes open. Let's extend your right leg out long. From here, we'll actually open our hips to the side space, then slide your right hand down the inside of your leg, opposite arm circles up and over into a side body stretch. For this one, send your in-breath into your left side body. Breathe in. Feel the space between your rib cage widen and open, creating more space. Exhale, reach the fingertips away. Option to lift your gaze under your arm, or you can relax your neck. Let your head be a little heavy here. Take the attention off your neck. 9 more breaths just like that. Breathe in one more time, sending your in-breath into that left side body. And on your exhale, think up and over with your fingertips as you slowly lower that top hand to the mat. Hands frame your leg. We'll slowly roll up. Let's bring your soles of feet to kiss. Holding on wherever is accessible in your body. Breathe in, lengthen up through the crown of your head. We'll exhale, hinge forward, or feeling the bowl of your pelvis tilt forward. Once you can't fold forward anymore without feeling your low back round, go ahead and pause and hold it there. Letting your body guide you is whether you want to hold it here, making it more of an active stretch, or if you want to release and round your spine forward, more yin-like pose. And close your eyes, drawing your attention inward, and finding what breath work works for you, for your body in this pose. 10 breaths. We'll be coming out of the pose. If you are rounded forward, tuck your chin to your chest and slowly roll up. Beautiful. Extend your left foot out long. Bring the opposite sole foot to your inner thigh. Open your hip points to the space to the side. Slide your left arm down the inside of your leg. Right fingertips reach up and over into your side body stretch. Let's breathe in, sending your in-breath into the space of your right side body. The space between your ribs expanding, finding openness and space. And exhale, reach your fingertips away. Option to take your gaze under your arm or let your neck rest. 10 breaths. Each in-breath, sending that into your right side body. Feeling how that affects the stretch. Let's breathe in. And on your exhale, those right fingertips sink up and over as you slowly lower that top arm to the ground. Feel a stretch each step of the way as you lower. Hands frame foot. Fingertips to the mat and slowly roll up. Bring both soles of your feet out in front of your knees bent. We're going to come into seated cat-cow. So grasp along the front side of your shin and breathe in. Reach your heart center forward. Lift your gaze, shoulder heads draw back, and feel your shoulder blades squeeze in towards one another. Your knees may widen side to side. And on the exhale, begin to ripple in your spine, rounding back, lowering chin towards your chest. Feel your shoulder blades widen side to side. Really round back, that weight shifts back. Let your breath power this movement. Breathe and wave your spine forward. Lift your heart. Soft smile upon your face. On your exhale, round back. Breath powering the movement. Exhale all that air out. Tapping into that Ujjayi breath with your exhale. Go ahead and take 2 or 3 more on your own. Just feeling that breath. Feeling how it affects the sensations you experience in your body, how it may deepen the stretch, and maybe it doesn't. Just tune in and connect with your body. Great, find stillness and make your way to hands and knees, coming into tabletop pose. Go ahead and tuck your toes and lift your hips up to downward facing dog. Spread your fingertips wide. Spin the eyes of your elbows forward. And then just begin to walk your dog out. We'll take 10 breaths here in our downward facing dog. And as you breathe, just take whatever feel-good stretches are calling to your body to take here in your down dog. Given the time of day you may be practicing, your body may need something a little different in the morning than in the evening. So just find what feels good for you right now, here in this moment. Alright, my friend, next we are going to step your right foot forward near your right thumb. Lower your back knee to the mat and untuck those back toes. We're going to hold our low lunge next, so ensure that your ankle is in line with your knee's not going past. Square up your hip points. To help do this, you may scissor your thighs towards one another. You may wish to stay lowered and keep your fingertips to the mat, maybe using your yoga blocks, one under each of your palms. Or you have the option to bring one palm to your thigh and then the other and hold it there. Whatever feels best in your body. Go ahead and close your eyes, beginning to draw your attention inward, tuning in to what your body needs right here with your breath work while you hold this pose. 10 breaths. Getting into that left front hip flexor. Beautiful, my friend. Now if you were lifted, go ahead and lower, so hands frame your foot. And heel toe your foot towards the edge of the mat. You may place a yoga block underneath your left palm. We're coming into a quad stretch. A yoga strap may also be helpful. Go ahead and draw your left heel towards your seat. You can place the yoga strap around the backside of your foot to help draw your foot in. Circle your right hand up and back to clasp the outside of your back foot. We'll hold this for 10 breaths. Allow that left hip to sink towards the earth, not pressing and lifting it up, but softening. Your back foot kicks back to the space behind you as your hand draws your heel towards your seat, so going in two opposing directions. With control, lower your back hand, sweep your top arm up. You'll heel toe your front foot back in, tuck your back toes, press up, bend into your back knee to step forward, coming into a forward fold. Go ahead and heel toe your feet a little wider than hip distance. Slight bend in your knees. Allow your spine to just round forward, upper body weighs heavy. Option to clasp opposite elbows if you'd like. And let your head dangle. Feel grounded through all four corners of your feet. You may wish to shift your weight front to back to help further ground into this moment, into the earth. We'll take 10 breaths here. Now, forward folds can be a great time to use your breath to release and let go of any unhelpful thoughts, feelings, emotions, worries. So breathe in, and on your exhale, visualize that any of those unhelpful thoughts, feelings, emotions, whatever it may be, pours out of the crown of your head. You give them over to Mother Earth. Your exhale presses them out. Now this is your practice, your time on the mat, so if that's not what is calling to you to do as you hold forward fold, don't listen to my guidance. You just take whatever your body, your intuition is telling you it needs here. If you had crossed opposite elbows, go ahead and release your fingertips to the mat. We'll heel toe your feet into hip distance. Go ahead and take a very generous bend in your knees, so much that your torso rests to your thighs. Let your arms dangle away, be heavy. Crown of head lowers to the earth. Everything just weighs heavy here. And then we're going to slowly roll up. So really press down through your soles of feet to power this movement. Very slowly, moving so slowly that you notice each little micro movement in your body that happens as you start to stack one vertebra on top of the next. Your neck and head will be the last to rise. Then breathe in, circle your fingertips up to the sky. And exhale, fan your arms down side to side. Tuck your chin to your chest. We'll take that same roll, going down this time. Tuck your chin to your chest. Let your arms sway heavy as you slowly roll. Feel all the little micro movements. What happens as you allow your upper body to weigh heavy as you slowly roll down. Slight bend in your knees. Good. Let's breathe in. Find your nice flat back. Lengthen your crown of head forward, tailbone lengthens back, lower belly firms up and in. Shoulder head, circle up and back, gliding your shoulder blades down your back. Beautiful. On your exhale, soften forward. Hands frame foot, and then we'll step your right foot back. Lower your back knee to the mat, coming into our low lunge on the second side. Release your top of foot to the mat. Squaring your hip points up, so energetically scissor your thighs to help with the squaring. So your right hip point will slide forward, left hip will slide back a little. You can stay low or bring one palm to your thigh and then the other to rise up. Close your eyes, drawing your attention inward, and take those 10 breaths, whatever breath work you took on the first side. Great. If you were lifted, go ahead and lower your hands to frame your front foot. Then we'll heel toe your front foot to the edge of the mat, preparing for a quad stretch. Lower your right palm to the mat, or maybe place a yoga block underneath that palm. Then draw your right heel towards your seat. Circle your left arm up and back to clasp that foot. Maybe using a yoga strap. Allow your hips to sink into the pose. Taking your 10 breaths. Taking whatever breath work you took on the first side. Back foot kicks to the space behind you as your hand draws your heel towards your seat. With control, release your back foot, circle your top arm up. We'll heel toe your front foot back in, tuck your back toes and press up. We'll step back for plank pose. From here, slowly lower yourself all the way to the mat. Spider your fingertips off the side of the mat. On your in-breath, press down through your fingertips to peel your upper body off the mat. Spin the eyes of your elbows forward, shoulder heads circle up and back. Reach your heart center forward. Lengthen your tailbone to the space between your heels. Feel that opening along the front side of your body. As you breathe, feel your rib cage expand front to back and side to side. We'll just take 5 breaths here. On your next exhale, slowly lower yourself to the mat. Palms under your shoulders. Press yourself back, coming into wide knees child's pose. So bring your knees wide as the mat. If that feels too intense, you can bring your knees in a little closer. And then walk your palms forward, melting your chest down through center. Forehead kisses the earth, and go ahead and rock that forehead side to side, eyes closed, grounding into this moment. Then as we breathe and hold child's pose, see how it feels to breathe in through your nose and send your in-breath into the space of your low back, visualizing it expanding front to back and side to side. Then on your exhale, your body softens and melts deeper into the pose. And if you do that breath work and that's not calling to you, release it and let it go. And just let your body guide you, your intuition guide you, and what breath work will be best for you in this pose. 10 breaths. Very slowly start to walk your palms back as you press yourself up. Then lift and bring your feet over to one side and sit off to the side. We're making our way to lying on our back. Soles of feet to the mat, grasp along the back of your thighs, and on your exhale, slowly begin to round back until you lower all the way to the mat. Bring your soles of feet to the mat. Draw your knees in towards your chest, hands to your knees. And draw your knees wide side to side, your toes stay in to kiss. Then draw your knees down. And you can stay and hold it here for your 10 breaths, or you can take full happy baby pose by threading your hands through center to clasp the outside edge of your feet. Then lift your soles of feet up to the sky. Feet are flexed. And gently guide your knees down towards the earth along the side of you. Lengthen your tailbone to the space in front of you, feeling your low back caress the earth. Spine is grounded to the earth. Hold it for 10 breaths. You may play around with your inhales and your exhales being of equal length. Smooth and steady. Or this would be a good one to send your in-breath into any areas of tightness, or resistance, tension you may be feeling. Then use your exhale to visualize that you're releasing that tension, that tightness from your body, creating space and openness in that area. And soften and bring your soles of feet into center. Release that sole foot to the mat. Moving into our twist, so press down through your soles of feet to lift your hips over to the right a few inches. Then bring your shins, lifting them parallel to the sky. Breathe in. And on your exhale, lower your knees towards the left side. Both shoulders grounded. If this is too much, there are a few things you can do with a yoga block. You can place a block underneath both your knees, and you can also place a block in between your knees. Whatever feels best in your body. Take your gaze to the right side and send your in-breath into your belly, into the space of the twist. Just enjoy the sensations, these final moments. Take 5 breaths. Engaging your core strength on your exhale, lift up to center. Bring soles of feet to the mat. Press into soles of feet to lift your hips up over to the center. And then over to the left a few inches. Lift shins parallel to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, lower your knees to the right side. Gaze to the left. Your 5 breaths. On your next exhale, use your core strength to lift your legs up to center. Release soles of foot to the mat and bring your hips back into center. Go and extend your legs out long. Coming into Shavasana. Go ahead and close your eyes. Just let go of any intention other than being right here on the mat with your breath, with your body. Just allow that body to completely relax. Feel the bones of your body weighing heavy. No intention with your breath, just letting it be at its own rhythm. Taking these final moments to allow the nutrients of our practice to settle in and integrate into body, mind, and spirit. Begin to deepen your breath. You can wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Take a full body stretch if needed. Bring one sole of foot to the mat and then the other, rolling over to your right side. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And a long, slow exhalation out your nose. And with your eyes closed and attention remaining inward, make your way to a comfortable cross-legged seated position. Sitting up nice and tall, hands relaxing wherever is comfortable. Close your eyes. Feeling into your body, into the effects of our practice. Let's take a big, beautiful breath, encircling your fingertips up to the sky, gathering love and light, palms kiss, and bring all that love and light down to heart center. Raise prayer to your third eye, setting an intention to stay present and mindful of our thoughts, thoughts of ourselves and thoughts of others. Hands lower to prayer at your mouth, setting an intention to stay present and mindful as we nourish our body. Hands lower to prayer at heart center, setting an intention to stay present and mindful of our actions, acting in love and kindness. Let's take a moment now to set a one-word intention of what from our practice today you would like to carry with you off the mat and into your day. Bow forward. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed today's opening flow. Throw the video a thumbs up. I would love for you to share your one-word intention in the comments of this video. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already to help our content rise to the top and spread the yoga love with all. So much love from my heart to yours.